Okay, back again with another video here, excuse me. And I have a few things to share. One of the most unusual things I have here is a bundle of Legos. And this is kind of cool. Here, a little tote full of Legos. This cost $8, like $8? This is from Bricks and Minifigs, which is a local store here, and they have these printed up. And these are 8, and the next size up is 14. And I basically worked my magic on this and filtered in a lot of stuff here. There's not another piece you could probably get in here at all. Absolutely crazy. Maybe like one or two, but I was able to get. I went through the bins they had there, pulled out all the cool pieces that had printed stuff on it and stickered pieces. Here's an ATM one. Tons of like envelopes with like a seal on it. I got probably like 50 of those. And then there's more of them out here, and some piece that's got some sort of sticker on it. I don't know if that's for the turtles or what that's for. And then there's some more pieces over here. Again, I just filtered in. I started off going and getting like these clear pieces here for like water features and that sort of thing, and blue pieces, and then grabbing all the smallest pieces that no one even think of grabbing. And then essentially I just went through and I just grabbed a bunch of pieces and shook a bunch of them in there and did this sort of thing and got as many as I could get in there. And then I did that with lots of little random pieces, and then I pulled out all the bigger ones and then filtered some of those small ones. I went to the corners where all the little loose, tiny little pieces get filtered in there, and that just took, because it took so much time to get all this. There was more of these things and lots of cool printed pieces, but I couldn't get to them in the time that I had. But so like this little tote here was $8, but I'm sure I got way more than $8 of value in here. You can't go to the Lego store. Some of these are brand new pieces, and some of these are slightly used pieces. So you have to kind of pick and choose what you want to get there. There's kind of a cool like a cage for like a construction vehicle in the middle of all this too, so that's pretty neat. So that was $8. I paid cash for that one. Got 2 cards of Scottish players on Scottish cards from Topps, which I did not have in my collection, and these are very, very hard to find. These are like excellent to near mint condition, which is super rare for this one. This one has, unfortunately, a little bend in it, and hopefully that didn't happen when they put it in the top loader. They put 2 cards in, I mean not top loader in this here. They put 2 cards in this, and hopefully that didn't get a bend to this one here. But Derek Rylance and Kenny Payne, essentially 1975. Topps Scotland, and I think the regular Topps are a redback. I don't have those to share with you because I cannot find my soccer binder. But Kenny Payne and Derek Rylance, and I'm not sure. This is a 100 and some card set, I think, and very, very hard to put together. These are very expensive. These are normally anywhere between $5 and $15 per card, and I got these a total, I think, $6 or $7 total, so I got them 50% off essentially. And that was cool because the seller had lots of other cards from other Scottish and other Topps soccer sets, but they cost way more. So why these were so cheap is really beyond me, but amazing condition for these. One of them is dead centered right there. You couldn't find a better centered card there. That, aside from that unfortunate little bend there that happened probably when somebody put in a top loader or some sort of holder there, that would have been easily gradable. That would have probably come back like a 7 or an 8 even if they didn't have that there. Now, of course, because it's such perfect mint condition looking card, it would probably be a 2. And then there's this one here, it's off center here. I mean, maybe 5s, but I'm just joking about the grades there, but amazing. I'm not going to get them graded, but they're just going to go in my binder here, so I'll put these out to the side and be very, very careful with them. Then I sent a request out to somebody as an astronaut, and it says wrong person. I'm not sure what happened, but I thought I had tracked down to where they had gone to. It just says wrong address. So this was off to Higginbotham on the STS, or it says 116 12 8, whatever that is, whatever that mission is, I can't remember right now. I sent those there, and it was the wrong address. It was to Joan Higginbotham, I believe. So if anybody knows where the Higginbotham astronaut is, I don't. Star Tiger was not correct. I think she had moved, and somebody had, I don't know if there was a forwarding, but somebody had got them, and then it was all confusing. I don't know. There's that one, and this one, and this one here. I forgot to write 90 on it, but I know it's for my project here. This is for my Topps. I'm sorry, this is for my this is a point for Battle of the Decades here, and this is Chris Snopek. So I got Chris Snopek. I was doing the Bowman cards for the Battle of the Decade, so this would be point number 2. It's really, really hard to see, but Chris Snopek signed down here, and probably one of the lightest spots you can sign on the card there, and he had some sort of, I don't know if that's a Bible verse there, it's like Acts 4:12, I think is what it says, Acts 4:12, so that's pretty neat to have that one there. So Chris Snopek signed for my 1996 set. And then just one other thing here, I picked up some stuff here, nothing special. I found this, but I couldn't find any more of these. This is DeSoto Landing in Florida. This is Plate 24, the Informative Classroom Picture Publishers of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and this is DeSoto Landing in Florida. So that's something I picked up a while back ago, not through eBay. Unfortunately, there's a crease there, and another crease there. These things happen, you know, when you get in a thrift store and people start breaking stuff that doesn't belong to them. Start ripping things and thinking nobody's going to want that, and then of course I wanted it. And then I picked up these here, if I can get to it here. Should be right on this. And I always pick letters, numbers, labels, and everything. These are geosign arrows. So those are really cool. That's what it says there. Somebody has altered some of them, but again, there was a bunch of arrows. They look like they're going to stick. And then we have a bunch of blue arrows here, so that's what the sheet looks like when it's unmessed up here. We have a bunch of letters here, and I have an S there, so I theoretically might use these blue letters here. These like have a kind of a vintage look to them. I don't know how old they are. But there's some more arrows right here, and some more vintage style looking arrows and pointers right there. And then I have more or less most of the alphabet, so I might relabel my records dividers with these letters and numbers and that sort of thing. I don't know, somebody cut them and did whatever they did. Maybe they go like this. I think maybe, I'm not sure if they went like that or not, but I bought as many as I could because just one letter and you don't get it, and see, this one's missing the S there and one did have the S, so if I left the other sheet there, I would have missed that there. Again, this was all in the leftovers and the garbage type stuff, and people was not going to grab that. But again, when you buy letters and numbers and stickers, most of the time they're thin, they're scrapbook ones and they don't stick. So I need things that have a good stickum to them, and where are you going to find blue and red? That's very unusual. So the blue is very, very cool, and then the red arrows, I could use those for just about anything there. So that's very helpful. They're not something I'm going to use right away. I mean, I'll use up right away. So that's pretty much it, but I didn't want to open this up here because it's really too crazy. If anybody wants to see more of the Legos in here, but there's all these kind of, looks like printed plates maybe. Some of them are stickers. I don't really know at the moment here, but I just grabbed everything that had some sort of decal or design on it as much as I could. And I guess my nephew got some computers as well too. I don't really know. Some I missed, but I got some really cool ATM pieces. Who knows? We'll sort that out later, and hope you enjoyed that. And that's a little different thing here. I'm taking a break right now. My feet are just absolutely on fire. And let me know what you're getting in, and thank you for watching.